Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes, to this one-off special of Empire of the Ants on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, for those of you that have never heard of this game, story-wise, you play as the 103,000 ant who is going to go on a adventure throughout several different ant colonies, learn about the termites, learn about the black ants, learn about the dwarf ants. There's a whole story of betrayal and rising up against all odds and stuff like that. And in terms of gameplay, there is several different missions you will be doing in this game. Some of them will be puzzle-y and platformy, where you've got to travel around and like find your lost sisters, or you might need to do some investigating in the shadows without being spotted. And then you will have other missions where it's very much like Command and Conquer, where you build up your armies, you take over nests, you upgrade your nests so you can have more higher tier ants in your colony. And then there's other missions where you won't have any control of the nests, but you will have control of several legions of ants, and you need to like defend the nests and stuff like that. So a lot of strategy, a lot of puzzle platforming, and a lot of just really good fun. If you haven't played this game, I strongly recommend you give it a buy. And visually, it is absolutely gorgeous as well, especially on the PlayStation 5 Pro, where you can play in 60 FPS. But yeah, let's quickly get into the action. So I just need to check the audio, because I don't think I've done that on my second account. Okay. I think I might only need to lower the music a little bit, because the music is relatively loud in this game, so yeah, I'll lower that a little bit. Dialogue volume makes no sense because there isn't really any dialogue in this game. The ants just make a strange noise. And then you have to read the subtitles. Yeah, I think that should be okay, actually. Alright, let's go. Sorry if you can hear Zeus barking in the background. No idea what he's barking at. Probably his shadow. Story. Okay. Make sure you remember those butterflies because they are actually a collectible in this game, and I think they're one of the collectibles that you will most likely forget about just because the butterflies fly around a large location and you basically have to get to them just before they land and then run at them so you can capture them. But they are a right pain in the butt. Definitely the most irritating collectible in the game. Alright, I'm guessing... Yeah, I'm going to have to go through all of the tutorial. Lovely jubbly. But yeah, there's going to be monarch butterflies that you need to capture. In terms of other collectibles, there's going to be random objects that are mysterious from our world. There is also going to be golden beetles. They're probably the most challenging to find because they could be anywhere in a large area and they're very small, but they do glow quite bright and gold. So that's another one of the collectibles. And then you've got these like pheromone memories, but those are pretty easy to find. You'll probably get all of those without trying. And I think that's it in terms of the collection. And there's also another one that's like a bestiary where you need to find all of the different creatures in the game, all the different rival ants, all of the NPC ants, other bugs as well, bugs that you'll have in your legions, spiders, stuff like that. You can also turn off spiders in this game if you are scared of spiders, but I don't recommend you do that because there is one mission in this game specifically where having the spider turned off, I think it would ruin the mission because it is fucking terrifying and I don't like spiders either. But yeah, there's definitely one mission where you need to keep the spiders turned on. We won't be getting to that mission in this one-off special, but yeah, you definitely want to have them on. Okay, I'm just going to ignore what they're telling me because I already know what to do. I've basically nearly finished this game now and gotten quite a lot of the trophies as well. But look how gorgeous it is. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Because I think if you play on the base PS5, I'm pretty sure it's only 30 FPS. If you play on the PS5 Pro, it's 4K and 60 FPS. But it is absolutely stunning. Especially one of the later nests that you visit. Because you're going to be talking to various different queens. And they're going to be giving you multiple different objectives that involve several things normally about collecting food and stuff like that. So you'll be collecting food for them. Or maybe you'll be looking for... Is it telling me to cancel my jump? Is that what you wanted? And I already did this. Is that what you wanted me to do? I'm not even sure what they're telling me to do. I don't know. But yeah, don't touch the water, otherwise you will have a very rough time. And you don't get very long to get out of it either. Yeah, that's the bestiary. Aphids, as you can see down there on the leaves. Little tiny green aphids. They're also an ally that you can recruit for your support class. And I don't actually know what they do. I think they just sort of... provide like a meat shield to your other legions of ants. I'm not sure. Lovely jubbly. But yeah, if you press L3, you can zoom in or you can zoom out as well. But yeah, in terms of missions, like I said, there'll be like missions where you're hunting for food. There'll be missions where you're meeting a new sort of ally. There'll be missions where you've got to defend certain points. All story-related stuff. It's a very, very interesting game. I think this is based on a book, maybe. And the music's lovely as well. But I'll try my best to show you at least everything in this game. You know, like all the different mission types. But we're only going to be playing for about an hour, so it will depend. Because there's a lot of, like, tutorial stuff to do. I mean, like, see what I mean? I mean, look at this wood. That is stunning. It looks so realistic. I mean, look at that view. And if you hold down L2, you can like look around, and it clears up the little bit of fog you get in the distance. But look at that. That is lovely, ain't it? So many times I just stop when I'm playing this game just to look at stuff, or just watch like a slug in the distance or a snail. I think there's a snail around here or a slug somewhere. Speak to the 753rd. Oh, there's a slug over there on the football. Hey, come closer. 103,683. 83rd. You seem disorientated. Yeah, I think we've just woken up from hibernation. I think we're going to name our ant Z. You know Z from that film Ants? I know, I think I am a girl, but I'm going to name my ant Z just so I don't have to keep saying that. Maybe a little walk around will wake you up. Our scouts found 2 unknown objects that need to be investigated. I'll find the unknown objects. I'm not going to read all of the other dialogue, just because, obviously, this is a one-off special. If we were doing a full playthrough, then I would read it all. I literally had a football like that in my garden a couple of years ago. It wasn't my football, it was one that got kicked over the fence, probably by the school kids. And it was just in the bush for years, and it looked exactly like this. You just got to walk around the object and look for these little glowy points. That is one meaty ass slug, ain't it? Oh, look at that. And you can see on its back as well. They've got the movement of that slug down beautifully, ain't they? That is a nicely animated... Oh, look, there's a slime as well. But you can also get a snail as your ally. You don't unlock that until later. And when the snail travels around with your squad of ants, it gives them a 30% buff to their shield. Gives them like a 30% debuff to their damage taken. Very nice. Oh, there's a ladybird over there. Or as the Americans say, a ladybug. Yeah, there you go, ladybug. It's a ladybird. Look at that. It's a nice little red one as well. It's the orange ones you've got to be careful of. Those gits bite you. But you fight ladybirds in this game. Because there's like wild creatures that will be defending resources that you can collect. Because you need to collect wood and food to build structures and recruit ants in the strategy missions. And sometimes there'll be like ladybirds or firebugs and other things that will be defending the resources. Or sometimes blocking your path to other nests. Because the nests, a lot of them are neutral. And then other ones will be controlled by the enemy that you're facing. And they're a lot easier when they're neutral, obviously. Is that a pear? Yep, a manky pear. Lovely. And if you hold down circle, you can sprint. But just be careful when you sprint, because as you're a teeny little ant, you can get stuck on such annoying things. Literally, you could be stuck on like a relatively small like weed or a blade of grass that's a bit too long, and then you'll try and run, and then your ant will just keep running around it in circles. It's a pain in the arse, especially when you've got a time limit. Like those little things over there. Let's see if I can show you. So you'll be like running, and then you'll like run up the stem, and then you'll end up doing like this, like doing just weird shit like that. You know, and then this happens, you know, and you go out under the leaf here. So do be careful in this game when you're traversing around, because it could be a fucking nightmare sometimes. Z doesn't always listen. Great work, Z, but some sisters are still missing. Would you mind finding out where they are and assess the situation for me? Our sisters cannot be too far. I will find them. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is basically just a tutorial, learning about travelling around and just getting used to the world and stuff like that. And then eventually we will probably reach our first nest. Watch the memory pheromone left by your sisters. Yeah, this is the collectible I was talking about. It's pretty easy to remember these, because it looks like something you'd find on the floor in Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Looks a bit like the symbol from Elden Ring, doesn't it, actually? Yeah, looks on the logo. While we were searching for food, we encountered termites. A fight ensued. Termites so close to Bellocan was certainly surprising and concerning. Bellocan is one of the nests. Okay. But we dealt with this threat swiftly, overpowering them 2-1. That's pretty cheaty, ain't it though? You can't double team them. Lovely. We have food. Most of our sisters are safe, and we defended our territory. All that on the first day we woke up from winter. These are good signs. Time to head back to Bellocan. Right away. Lovely. But yeah, make sure you read all the other dialogue options, because it does provide some nice story elements sometimes. Should I tell you what this is reminding me of? Unravel 2, I think it was. Where you play as Yarny. I can't remember if that was his name or if that's what I named him, but yeah, Yarny. Oh man, that I remember because it was announced at EA's E3 conference. I don't think they were doing EA Play yet, I'm not sure. But they announced it and I remember playing it in the morning. And this was back when I was still working mornings. So I remember playing it, I think it was... Yeah, it was a nice summer morning. It was June. The sun was out. It was like, must have been probably about 6, 7 in the morning. Because I think I used to record a bit earlier back then. And I remember the first mission of Unravel just being absolutely gorgeous. There was like magpies. It was a beautiful summer's day in the game as well. It felt very accurate to what was outside my window. It was lovely, and the music was beautiful. And then the game quickly became very annoying with the puzzles, and you became stressed instead. Awakening. It's always fun watching ants, even in real life. Like it's fantastic when you see an ant locate a piece of food. Like one single ant will locate like a piece of food. It could be like a dead snail or a slug, or it could just be a bit of chicken on the floor from KFC. And then the ants, that one ant will go back and vanish. It's probably to the colony. And then like you wait a little bit of time, depending on how far away the colony is, just like hundreds of ants appear out of nowhere to like claim this food and take it back to the nest. And I think there's also a roadmap for this game as well, where they're like adding new ants and factions and maps and stuff, because you can play this multiplayer against other players. Honestly, the effort they've put into this game is ridiculous. These are the kinds of games you should be supporting. They're different, you know. You don't. When are you going to get another flipping top-down strategy ant game? You ain't. You ain't going to get another one. Most likely. Talk to the mission provider. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a couple of speech bubbles that appear around this place. Oh, look how sloppy that is. That's what the forest looks like at the moment. Disgusting. Warrior. Where's a warrior? I didn't see a warrior. They normally got huge heads. A pulpus. A pulsus. Pulsus. Ah, got another memory thing there. I'm not going to bother interacting with any of the collectible stuff, just because, like I said, this is a one-off special, and we've already been into the episode by 21 minutes. So I want to at least try and show you all all the different mission types in this video. So I'll skip the stuff that I can skip without just rushing through things. Restoring the first outpost. Great findings for the first hunt of the season. You must be proud. Well, I mean, I found a mouldy pear and a football. Spring is a crucial moment for our city. We've received reports about one of our hunting outposts. It has been overrun by enemies. Nothing too serious, but your help is needed. I understand. Safety in numbers. I will meet you there. Yeah, this is going to be a straight up tutorial, this as well. There's also, if you, let me pause it. You've got information. Oh yeah, if you pause it, it will tell you there's a collection. So there'll be a, most likely it's a gold beetle. Sometimes, more than likely it's a gold beetle. Sometimes it might be like a random human item. Other times it could be a butterfly. But 9 times out of 10 it's a golden beetle. That's the #1 collectible. But if you look at the weather and stuff, it's all the different things that can affect your legions and your production and stuff like that. So we're going to do more damage because it's warm. And the legions will move quicker, which is lovely because, God, the ants are slow in this game. And stuff like that. There are powers and stuff that you can build at your bases that you can use, which can increase your damage, give you a shield, scare other ants, make you dash so you run quicker. All sorts of powers. Okay, press and hold L2 to aim. Yeah, while aiming, press R2 to command your selected ants. Order your warriors to move inside the yellow area. Yeah, they're the warriors. Just so you can recognise them, they've got the massive heads. And each ant is going to be strong against other ants. Like I think gunners are strong against warriors. Workers are strong against gunners. And warriors are strong against workers. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And then we'll put the gunners up here. Intercept the threat. A bunch of half-dead firebugs. Yeah. The fighting's pretty cool as well. They actually see individual ants like die. And firebugs. Just make sure you stay back, because if you get too close you start taking damage and you can die as well. And then you take a bit of time to respawn. And depending on the mission that you're doing, that time you take to respawn could be detrimental to your success. Because some of the missions in this game are fucking brutal. Get close to the enemy nest to detect it. Lovely. But you see what I mean with how slow they move. And that right there, if you get worker ants, instead of having them fight, you can click on that and they will continuously keep gathering up wood from that pine cone over and over again, which is something that can really help you win in some of the missions. There's a mission called Battle of the Pine Cones, and if you take the center of the map, you've got just 4 pine cones you can gather resources from. And with wood you can build like tier 2 and tier 3 buildings very quick, and then you can get the strongest bloody ants imaginable and just decimate your opposition. Decimate them. You know, especially if you're playing online. Like, you know how it is when you play like Total War and you play like Dawn of War, Command and Conquer. You don't build your stuff super quick, then you're just going to get fucked up by the other player. Unless they're a new player. Lovely. Mushroom farm built. You can't build the mushroom farm for me. Right, move over to the nest and press X. Walk over to the Legion, select it and press X. There you go, now we're going to build some worker ants. And it gives you a whole description about them. You see that number there? That determines how many like things you can build at the nest. And everything you do will have a number. Like this, for example, having a legion of ants linked to this nest will cost you 2. So then that will go down to 4. So make sure you pay attention. And it says how long it will take to build as well, how much resources it takes, 20 food, stuff like that. And it also tells you about what you're building. Give the upgrade time to build. Yeah, you can use food to... yeah, it's telling me to do it. Hold square to spend food to accelerate the rate your worker... to make your workers emerge quicker. Because sometimes that will be what keeps you alive. Oh yeah, there you go. Aim at the pine cone with the workers. Send your workers to the pine cone to gather wood. Another thing you can do, I don't think the game tells you about this for a very long time, but if you hold down the touchpad and then you press R1 or L1, there you go. Now you can have them in 2 groups because you can select all of them by holding L1 and R1 like that. So you can like change between groups. See? Stuff like that. Move to the nest and press X to interact. Oh, lovely. Nest guards and a wood barrier. Wood barriers are amazing, but as you build them, they become more and more expensive. And then you've got like tier 2 and tier 3 barriers where it will like buff any ants that are standing nearby it. And then you can upgrade it with like stronger ants that will attack any enemy ants that come near this place. I want to know where the gold beetle is in this level, because I don't think I hold square to build up the construction. Yeah, it costs a fortune to build up your barrier quicker. I love how it's just a couple of twigs piled together. Lovely, but I would say one of the best early things to build, I think it's in the information tab, is to build a cartographer, because it shows you the map. And it's so useful to have the map. The map will be probably where my head is, unless I keep my head on the other side. There you go, a termite worker. But yeah, blue is worker, orange is warrior, and green is gunner. And then you'll have other types of stuff as well that might have like a different colour. Like support, I think, is grey. Press L1 and R1 to select all legions. Send all your legions to the nest to heal them. Lovely. I mean, they are basically full health. The warriors have took a smidge of damage. Defend your region against the enemy termite legions. Kill the 2 enemy termite legions. I love how they're half dead as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the workers are weak to... Who's coming first? That's what he said. I think the warriors are strong against workers. Yeah, workers are strong against gunners. Gunners are strong against warriors, yeah. So the warriors will decimate them. Is that what a termite looks like? They just look like ants with like big thick asses. If I finish this mission without taking damage, I wonder if I'll get that annoying trophy. There's a trophy for finishing a strategy mission. If this is this is a strategy mission without taking damage. Leave the hunting outpost. Send your legions back to Bellocan. Lovely. Right, before we carry on, let me have a quick look to see if I can find... I'm assuming it's a golden beetle. Oh no, I could already see it. Yeah, I definitely didn't find this one off camera. This was before I even knew about the golden beetles. You see it over there on the edge? So they do stick out pretty obvious, but depending on the mission... Nah, I think the sunnier the day, the harder it is to see them. But then they do shine more, so I don't know. But there's quite a few to find. But there is mission select and stuff, so you can replay missions. Oh, here we go. Here's all the weird shit. Just stop being weird, Z. Lovely. Oh my... Oh no, I just took fucking... That counts as damage. So there you go. There you go. For God's sake. I wanted to see if I'd get the trophy. Because if you get the trophy from doing this without taking damage, that makes that trophy so much easier. Because I had to flip and get it like near the end of the game. Because I didn't notice it. And it was a lot more difficult. Oh. Oh, they actually do have to come with me. Oh, okay. I'll come with them, boys. Well, actually, I think they're girls. No, I'm pretty sure they're, ain't most of the colonies made up of boys, isn't it? I swear most of an ant colony is boys. And then you got the queen and you got the princesses. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But you can't, the only thing I don't enjoy about this game is you don't have many ant colonies, you know. I would love to be able to control like 30 or 40 ant legions, you know. You only get like, as you progress your nests up, you can get 2 additional legions. I think you can have like 7 legions maybe, something like that. And it's like, oh, I would love to have so much more. I would love to be able to have like flipping 30 legions. And more ant types as well. But it's a very good game to get your kids into strategy games, because this is probably the simplest kind of strategy game you'd probably get. You wouldn't want to start them off on Total War and stuff like that. Is there a butterfly to eat in this area? Yeah, the collectibles are most likely the pheromones when you're in this area. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You're just walking along and then Z will get stuck on a flipping twig. I thought that was a turd then. I was going to say, what you doing? Oh, there's the warrior. We will be able to go inside the nest at some point. Only for dialogue, but... yeah, we will be going in there soon if you're wondering. Hopefully in this video. Like always, you know, I mean, these are one-off specials, but if they do really well and people enjoy them, I'm always tempted to do a full playthrough. It's a good way to gauge the interest, you know. Do a one-off special, gets 10 views, okay, no point me doing a full playthrough. I should probably do this with every single game I play, to be honest. Then if it gets lots of views, do a playthrough. I should have done a full playthrough of Oddworld Abe's Exodus, because I love that game. It's one of my rare 10 out of 10s, and I think that did well. But... yeah, so some games I love so much, I feel like doing a playthrough might spoil them. Where the hell are you hiding? What are you hiding in here for? What you been up to in here? Fortification. Z, are you busy? We need help. Our younger sisters are rebuilding one of our southern outposts. But progress is slow, and they need your experience. I'll head there immediately. Oh my god, fucking hell, straight into the bloody action. Free your gunners from combat by bringing your warriors as reinforcements. Once the warriors have engaged in combat, move your gunners to the green area. Finish off the termites. Okay. Sometimes you get locked into combat. So if you look at the icons of your ants, if there's like a little... you see that little chain on the blue ants? That means they can't leave combat. And certain legions of ants will have abilities where it locks people into battle. And it's good for strategy because it stops people being able to leave, you know. Sometimes you want to just have the enemies stuck there having to fight. Okay. Press X on the economy section of a nest. Which nest? Build the chemical laboratory. The chemical laboratory is so important early on in the game because that allows you to build tier 2 ants and all other buildings. But specifically being able to build the... We'll build the chemical lab. Actually, we'll build... Let me see if I've got... Obviously, this mission's going to be easy because it's a tutorial. Let me put them there for a minute. I'll build it over here. If your headquarters, this is your headquarters because it's got the crown. If this gets destroyed, then you automatically lose, even if you've got other nests. So make sure you remember that. I'll build it here because it's more secure. And build the cartographers. Oh, there you go. I love this. And build a mushroom farm or a wood yard. I'll build a wood yard. I'll build all of them in the headquarters. Chemical laboratory will take a bit more time to build. Oh, a mushroom and a woodyard. Okay. I thought it said or for some reason. Yeah, that chemical lab does take some time. Got some wild fire bugs up there. Nice. Okay. Once the chemical puts X on the information section of a nest. Ah, here you go. Veteran cartographers. I think this one tells you where the nests are. Oh, whoops. You have to build the upgrades in the same place as you built the first one, obviously. I like how it's not showing me all the stuff available. After building the upgrade, scale your map with R3. Do I really need to, you know, I don't need it that bloody big, do I? Okay, press X on the power section of a nest and build the reinforcement core. This one allows you to heal your ants. Another one that's really good to get early on. But I think the first one I normally build is the aggressive one. Select your warriors, aim at your nest, then hold X to upgrade them without going there. Okay, yeah. That's that one. Upgrade. You can either upgrade them or you can build a brand new legion of tier 2 ants. It's probably better to try and get the upgrades as quick as you can and then build the ants straight away at tier 2. Because otherwise you're going to spend 20 to build them initially and then you're going to have another 40 to upgrade them. So then it ends up being 60. Whereas if you just get them straight away at tier 2, then you've only got to spend 40. So that's useful. Do you want me to speed up? Should I speed it up? I guess I should speed it up. When you have little symbols like that, say 172 food. So they obviously wanted me to hurry up and attack, hurry up and build the recruit these ants. But yeah, when it's a little thing like that where it just says 172 food, whoever defeats these bugs will get the 172 food delivered to their nest. So make sure you do that. And then obviously you've got pine cones and apples and stuff where it's like continuous resource that you need to use workers on. But stuff like this can give you such a massive advantage early game, especially if you find like wood. So you can get so many good upgrades, and also being able to build the barricades early on more of your nests slows down them being captured. Yeah, they're so much bloody stronger. And obviously they're tier 1 as well. You see all the dead bodies though, just rolling down. I love that. That's one of the things I love in Total War. Just the absolute massacre you see on the map after you're done fighting with people. I don't think you get that in Command and Conquer. They just like fade away into the abyss. I think they do in Dawn of War as well, don't they? There'll be like blood splats, but I think they fade away as well. But in Total War, they literally keep the bodies on the floor. There you go. And now these ants will take all of that food back to the nest. Okay, it looks like I don't get the trophy. Yeah, so you actually have to do the, you actually have to do it in a proper mission, not like a tutorial. Bastards. I can't remember what that guy says. I think he just gives you... He follows you to every nest. Bellowcan Spring Collectible. Hello, I'm an ant and a friend of Bellowcan. Hello, sister. Oh, okay. that was real useful, that was. I wonder if I could eat that butterfly. Should I try and eat it? Yeah, I don't know if it's one you can eat or not. I might be wasting my time right now, but let's just see. Where the hell is he going? Oh, I'm not following you all the way over there. They're taking a piss. It's like a flipping marathon. This flipping ant is so rapid though. Look at it. Look at his little skittery legs. Don't know if that was a 4-leaf clover I just went past. Intrusion. Everyone, our southeastern outpost is being attacked. Termites are hunting down our resources and our sisters. Z, your knowledge and experience are required on the battlefield. Okay. The future of Bellowcan depends on it. I'm heading there now, right now. Okay, press X on a defense. Build a wood barrier. I'll build it over here. Defences, I don't think, take up chambers from what I remember. No, they don't. So you can build whatever you want. And build the nest gunners upgrade. Lovely. Oh, we're already being attacked. Right, yeah, they're going to tell you about what's strong to what now. Okay, so I want them to go there. I want you to go there. Yeah. So blue for killing green. I think I was right then. Yeah, warriors beat workers. Workers beat gunners. They all beat each other, but obviously, if you fight something you're weak against, you will die. You might get lucky, but more than likely you will die. This is when it gets really annoying though, when you have ants coming from different directions. That's when this game is stressful. Eliminate all enemy termites. Keep your headquarters alive. I mean, we've got tier 2 ants anyway. They're tier 1. Once again, apologies if you can hear Zeus barking in the background. He just sits on the chair because it's early in the morning. Well, it's about 10 to 9. So, you know, I think there's probably still kids going into the school. So some of the parents bring their kids to school with dogs, and he looks out the window and watches parents walk their kids in with their dogs, and then complains about it. I don't understand what his problem is. Build more powers and defense upgrades to fight the invaders. Okay. I don't think I really need to. What we got in terms of powers? I want to get... We'll get the upgraded shields. Oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. What one did we have already? Oh, right, let me cancel that if I can. This upgrade must be built in the same nest as its lower tier. Oh, okay, already was. Right, so we'll grab the rage one. Oh shit, they're already coming. Shit, I need to build the I need to build dash. Get the wood barrier. Where's dash? Tier 2 dash. There you go. Come on, hurry up. Where the hell are ya? There you go. We'll hit a lot harder now. Just be careful you don't start healing them when you're using the rage, because it overrides the rage with healing, so that you'll end up being fucked over basically. Don't just bloody stand there, you clumsy twats. What are you doing? Stupid ass ants. They destroyed my bloody defense already. It'll start rebuilding on its own, don't worry. Right, let's get them near the nest so they can heal up a bit. There's no collectible in this level either. You're taking quite a while to kill these termites. I mean, you are tier 2 and you are their weakness. Okay, 40 seconds. Let me get the... And we could get this one as well. There we go. We got the shields as well now. Hopefully when the upgrade builds, it gives me my 2 charges back. It did. Lovely. So if you quickly spend your power before the upgrade triggers, you can get 3 for 2. Because they take a long time to recharge. You can use dash from anywhere and the ants will run over. See? It moves so much bloody quicker. I'm assuming that somebody's coming from this direction. Right, my warriors are fully healed now. That's the thing with the ranged ones. They kind of just let people walk over to the nest. It doesn't seem to lock them in combat. Huh. Oh, there we go. Right, blue. We need warriors to attack them. And we need workers to attack them. Have we got any more dash? Yes, we do. The green guys, I'll send them to the middle. Lovely. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Move your ant asses, come on. Yeah, just immediately stop. It's so nice when you've got the tier 3 upgrade and you can have the tier 3 power of dash and you can just let them run for ages. Obviously it takes about 10,000 years to bloody recharge, but I think there is another building you can get in one of the talent trees. Might be in the economy tree maybe, I don't know. But I think it reduces the cooldown of your powers by 30%. So that's definitely one to maybe get. Crap. Workers. Suppose you can go and help fight those. They're tier 2 as well, actually. Yeah. We'll get our workers to fight their workers with the warriors. We don't want to leave our workers over there because they're weak to warriors. But you can see the defense of the headquarters working. They're the nest gunners, and they shoot from inside the nest. And then you can get an upgrade to like the protection ants, so when the nest does, like the barriers go down, and they start trying to take the nest, then these other ones run out and fight. There you go, they're being healed up, and they've got a temporary shield. The shield is so crap, it lasts for 4 seconds. Or less. I suppose a shield is good if you've got like 2 ants fighting each other that are like equal type and strength. Because that little brief second of them not taking damage will mean that you get ahead. That's got to be it, ain't it? Yeah. Lovely. Damn, we're at the point where I don't think I'll have enough time to do another mission. I hate when that happens. That's the problem with these one-off specials. Well, we didn't take no damage. A new mission. Z, glad I found you so quickly. Mother has a mission for you, an urgent one. She wants to talk to you as soon as possible, so hurry. I will go see Mother in her chamber right away. Nice. At least we get to see... At least we get to see the Queen. Although I'm pretty sure her name is like full-on like African sounding, so I'm probably going to butcher the name. All of the queens in this game have got really bloody annoying names. So annoying to remember them. Or pronounce them, I think. If I remember correctly. Look at his little antennae just wobbling around. God, they're so cute. What a beautiful queen. Mother, you called for me. Yes, I heard one of my daughters saved our southwestern outpost. I did what was best for the Federation, mother. So damn cute. You showed initiative in the right direction. You see what I mean with the name though? That's how my daughters should act to protect our beloved home. But there is another menace our Federation is facing. A flood is rising around the city of Tayukan. Was Tayukan built next to a river? Not all, but they don't have a plan to deal with a flood. They need help. That's why we want you to lead 7 legions of workers to Tayukan. You will have to scout a way through the waters. Once there, should I inquire about the source of the flood? Find what caused it. Oh, my dear child, you don't have to worry about that. Others will. It's probably just because of rain. Focus your cunning and energy on helping Tayukan. It's like bloody Oddworld Abe's Exodus. Report to Queen Tayuni and see if the city can be saved or if the population must be orderly evacuated. Gathering 7 legions, that will force me to deplete our spring collection effort. It's like Bug's life. True, Belokan will miss out on some opportunities, but we are strong and Tayukan is very important to us. It's halfway between here and the end of the world. Precisely the region where we need to keep developing slowly, but always forward, as we always do. Right, I will start assembling the legions immediately. We were at peace with the termite cities in that region, but the flood might have unsettled them too. Lot of bloody drama. Remind them of their place if needed. I will be the claw that strikes if I must, mother. Yeah, you tell him, Z. There's a very big shortage of eggs. And I don't see no larvae around either. The flood. Yeah, this is one of the missions you get between nests, where it's just a traversal mission. You're just platforming and looking at the beautiful scenery. Scout a path above the flood. Yeah, so there should be... I think there's collectibles here as well. Yeah, I know where there's a gold bug. If you want to collect the gold bug, when you get all the way over, I'm not going to bother talking to these ants. They're all just sort of like a bit flabbergasted by the flood. But if you want to get the golden bug, it's basically somewhere around the edge there. There'll be like a piece of wood and the golden bug is there from what I remember. Oh, a bumblebee. Oh, look at that tree. That tree feels a bit small. Don't know, looking at that tree. Oh, no, actually, if I was... Yeah, okay, never mind. Alright, I'm going to end this video here, WolfTheWolf. Yeah, if you enjoy it and it gets, you know, decent views and that, and people want me to come back and do more, this will be a relatively large playthrough. It would be a bit awkward to do, just because certain missions are not like the tutorials. They take like an hour or more to finish. So certain missions would be a nightmare for me to do on YouTube, because the video would be really bloody long, and I wouldn't be able to get like 2-3 videos done that day. But I can make it work if you guys and girls want to see the full game. But like I said, it just depends on how well it does. I don't expect this to do very well, but I like showing off games like this because these are the kinds of games I hope do well. You know, the developers deserve it. It's a unique and different idea, and it deserves, you know, to do well. And a lot of the time, these little indie games get overlooked. So if I can use my small platform to get a few sales for it, then I'll definitely do it. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And yeah, like, share, and join the pack today.